I'm Selena, an educator with 20 years of teaching experience and a test prep expert with Study.com. In this video, we're diving into the FTCE Humanities K-12 022 exam, focusing on knowledge of instructional techniques, assessment, and resources appropriate to the humanities. I'll guide you through strategies that support inclusive teaching, critical analysis, and using the right tools to help your students succeed in the humanities classroom. Let's get started. Which of the following instructional techniques is most effective for helping students understand the cultural context of a historical work of art? A, assigning students to memorize key dates and facts about the artwork. B, having students create a replica of the artwork in a different medium. C, organizing a guided discussion that explores the historical and cultural background of the artwork. Or D, showing a video of the artwork without providing any additional information. A, memorizing key dates and facts is incorrect. This helps with surface level knowledge, but it doesn't build deep understanding. B, creating a replica in a different medium is incorrect. This can be a fun activity, but it focuses more on artistic technique. D, showing a video without context is incorrect. Students may enjoy watching it, but without background information, they won't fully grasp the significance or purpose of the artwork. The correct answer is C, organizing a guided discussion that explores the historical and cultural background of the artwork is an effective method for helping students understand its context. This approach encourages critical thinking, allows students to make connections between the artwork and the cultural environment in which it was created, and deepens their appreciation of its significance. Which of the following teaching strategies is most effective for ensuring that humanities instruction is inclusive and accessible to a diverse student population? A, using a single standard textbook that all students are required to read. B, encouraging students to research and present on topics related to their own cultural backgrounds. C, focusing exclusively on Western art and literature to maintain a consistent curriculum. Or D, assigning the same project to all students without accommodations or modifications. A, using a standard textbook is incorrect. This limits perspectives and doesn't reflect the diverse backgrounds of students. C, focusing only on Western art and literature is incorrect. This excludes our cultures and viewpoints, which can make many students feel unseen or disconnected. D, assigning the same project without accommodations is incorrect. Not all students learn the same way. Without flexibility, some may struggle or be left out. The correct answer is B, encouraging students to research and present on topics related to their own cultural backgrounds is an effective strategy for making humanities instruction more inclusive and accessible. This approach allows students to see their own identities reflected in the curriculum, fosters a deeper connection to the material, and promotes cross-cultural understanding among classmates. Which of the following assessment methods is most appropriate for evaluating a student's ability to critically analyze a work of art in a humanities class? A, administering a multiple-choice quiz on the artist's biography and technique. B, assigning a reflective essay that asks students to interpret the meaning and cultural context of the artwork. C, grading students based on their participation in class discussions without any written component. Or D, using a standardized test that measures general knowledge of art history. A multiple-choice quiz is incorrect. This checks memory, not critical thinking. C, grading only on participation is incorrect. Talking is good, but without written work, it's hard to measure depth of analysis or understanding. D, standardized test on general art history is incorrect. This tests broad facts, not how well a student can think deeply about one specific artwork. The correct answer is B, assigning a reflective essay that asks students to interpret the meaning and cultural context of the artwork is the most appropriate method for assessing a student's critical analysis skills in a humanities class. This type of assessment allows students to demonstrate their understanding of the artwork, engage with its deeper meanings, and connect it to broader cultural or historical contexts. Which of the following resources is most effective for connecting students with primary sources and expert interpretations in the humanities? A general-purpose search engine for finding the information online. B, a public library's collection of fiction and nonfiction books. C, an academic database that provides access to peer-reviewed journals and historical documents. Or D, a social media platform for sharing personal opinions and discussions. A general-purpose search engine is incorrect. It gives a lot of information, but it's hard to know what's reliable or scholarly. B, public libraries collection is incorrect. Helpful for general reading, but not focused on academic or primary sources needed for deep analysis. D, social media platform is incorrect. Good for opinions and trends, but not for scholarly or historical accuracy. The correct answer is C, an academic database that provides access to peer-reviewed journals and historical documents is the most effective resource for connecting students with primary sources and expert interpretations in the humanities. These databases offer reliable scholarly content that is crucial for deep, critical engagement with humanities topics. Thanks for joining me today as we took a closer look at some practice questions for the FTCE Humanities K-12 022 exam. For more practice, check out our FTCE Humanities K-12 022 playlist. And for even more detailed practice, strategies, and customizable study materials, head over to study.com and check out our FTCE Humanities K-12 test prep course. Those who use study.com boast a 92% pass rate. Our courses include full-length exams, hundreds of authentic practice questions, and short, targeted video lessons specifically developed based on the latest test updates. With our resources, you'll know exactly what to expect on test day. Like this video and subscribe to the channel to get all the latest FTCE test updates. And please leave your questions and success stories in the comments. We would love to hear from you. Thanks for watching. Happy studying.